Welcome all back to the channel. It is great that you're here. It is the Roma Rebrand career mode. It is RR37. My name is of course Rich, and it's time to get this underway. Season 3 episode number 15 for the finale of season 3 of this Roma Rebrand career mode. Unfortunately, for those of you who haven't seen the end of the last episode, spoiler alert. Okay, we should be good now. We unfortunately lost and got knocked out of the Champions League by Barcelona. What happened also in that episode, we rolled the dice and we lost to Inter Milan, putting us down to 3rd place now, behind Inter themselves and behind Juventus. So we rolled the dice, we went for it all, and it could have ended up costing us everything. We will have to find out. We've got a few games left, I think just 3 in the league. We've got 1 against Atalanta. As well as that, we have got Torino, I believe. And I'm not sure if it's Benevento also. I think it might be, you know. Yeah, I think it's Benevento. So if all else fails, as well as the 3 league games today, we've got ourselves a cup final against Juve. So there's a lot to get through in this episode. Every game is massive. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go along and see where we end up. We've got another scout report before we do anything else. Is there going to be anyone decent in this bunch? At the moment, the answer to that question is no. Marcus Foden still not good enough, and Will Freeman neither, so bit disappointing. But of course, next season we'll have the academy back open and in full swing. Here is the calendar. So there's a week between Atalanta and Torino. There's almost a week between Torino and the Juve Cup final. There's only then a few days until we play Benevento after that. So yeah, like I said, every game is massive today. I cannot wait for this one to get underway. We're getting the Atalanta press conference out the way here, and they're asking, can we solidify a Champions League spot? For me now, I think now we've rolled the dice, we have to go for more than that. But things are kind of out of our hands now. We've just got to win our games and see where that takes us. Hopefully to a title. If not, it was worth rolling the dice. It was the Champions League we rolled it for, so we'll see what happens. And we're not concerned about how our opponents are feeling, of course not. It's all about what we can do today. The last time the 2 teams met, we were treated to an entertaining draw. We need to go better than a draw today. We cannot afford to do anything less than win every single game in this episode. That is huge pressure, but that's where we find ourselves now. It would still be a highly successful season even if we don't win the league. To be 2nd or 3rd is a great achievement, really. To be Champions League semi-finals, also a great achievement. We're in the Coppa Italia final, so we've done a lot this season. We won the pre-season tournament, of course, if that counts for anything to anyone. So it has again been a highly successful season. Off the pitch also, we've made great strides again, improving the club this season. Spreadsheets look good, so the club's going in the right direction, both on and off the pitch, and that's all we can ask for right now. Of course, we still can't play Zaniolo, as gutting as that is. He's still carrying that knock. I don't mean they might let us play him, I don't even know. But yeah, I've seen it where the band-aid's been there and you try and sub him on and it won't let you. I'm assuming that's what would happen. So the team we're going with, you see it there against Atalanta. We've got Damsgaard, Larson, Perez, Kristant taking the armband today by the looks of that, Diawara and Levitt. We've got Spinazzola at left back, Coppa is in again for Baranechea. Quattro plays today, Karsdorp's playing today, Barbieri's playing today. So we're going as strong as we can go for this one. Atalanta playing that system that we normally struggle against, so well, let's just jump in and see how this all unfolds. And that's exactly what we're doing here. Again, can't wait for this one. Every game meaning something today. I love that big game feeling. Let's get it underway. So Atalanta getting us kicked off. Yeah, we just got to win today. It's got to be full on attack, aggression, goals, chances, you name it. We cannot afford to slip in any game today. Here's Larsson now, already saved by the keeper, but the rebound's in. And just 2 minutes into the first game of the episode, we find ourselves 1-0 up. It is that man Larsson who missed 3 gilt-edged opportunities in Barcelona. Straight away, he makes up for that today. Keeper makes a decent save actually. But yeah, Larsson just read the rebound better than the defender. He weren't even a favourite there. So 2 to 3 minutes in, he gets his 9th of the season, and we find ourselves 1-0 up in a big must-win game. What a start. We couldn't have asked for anything better than that, really. Dolberg now has the ball for Atalanta. Moves it inside to Alcacer. Back to Dolberg again. Great aggression from Karsdorp there. That's what I was talking about earlier. Is Larsson in again here? That is an absolute peach of a ball, and surely, no, he's miscontrolled it. Oh, he's miscontrolled it from there. That's really, really unfortunate. That could have been this game done and dusted already. As it is still only 1-0. Nice little chip up over the top there from Paco. We get it back again though, and again Larsson was nearly in there. I think already the key to winning this game. Oh, that's a great ball to Guedes. Oh, good defending from Quarta there. That's normally a guaranteed goal. But if we can turn the ball over in midfield, get the ball into our midfield straight away, there's so much room that they are leaving behind. Playing the way that they are, that's a big save from Barbieri. We can kill these on counter today, I think. That is going to be the way to go. Levitt does well there. The Atalanta fans still at the moment optimistic, and why would there not be? There's plenty of time for them to get back into this one. Cross comes the corner now. It's dealt with decently by Damsgaard at the front post, but it does go straight back to a blue shirt once again. Oh, Diawara, that's epic from him there. Can he send away? No, he can't send Larsson away. We can't afford to turn it over. The midfield's going to be absolutely key in this game today. Another big moment from Barbieri, but Quarta has given away a penalty here. That is not what we wanted or needed. Barbieri make the save as well. But now he's up against Dolberg from the spot, and that is some penalty that. Absolutely a brilliant penalty from Dolberg, and all of our work has been undone. Atalanta have been the better side since going behind. There's no denying that. Look at this for a penalty. Perfect almost. Here it is again. Right up into the top corner. Even if Barbieri goes the right way, he struggles to save that. But fair play to Atalanta. 13 goals this season for Dolberg. And that one was a beauty of a penalty. It's not what we needed though, so let's see how we respond now. Guys, this has been a mad game. We might be in again here with Damsgaard. No, it's gone just wide, this one. But yeah, it's been crazy. We got the goal inside the first couple of minutes. They were on top. They got their equaliser. Now they've scored. We're back on top, creating chances again. It's been a crazy game, this. Absolutely crazy. Ball comes back into their midfield with Miranchuk there, I believe that was. Guedes has done Karsdorp there easily, and Quarta again. Despite giving away the penalty, other than that, he's had a brilliant game. Larsson tries to turn and get that away first time. It doesn't work out for him, and here come Atalanta once again. Thankfully we deal with that one. Spinazzola can't win the ball back. Karsdorp knocks it out from the back post there, does quite well, but again it's coming back. Again Quarta in there. Oh, and he's done brilliantly to keep hold of that as well. Here's Damsgaard once again now, slips it outside to Larsson. It's back into Damsgaard, and surely puts this one away. He has, and we're back in front. That's exactly what we needed. Mixture of joy a mixture of relief there, because Atalanta were just starting to get back into this game once again. But great combination from Damsgaard and Larsson to set this one up. It doesn't from that angle look like the greatest of finishes, to be honest with you, but it's a bit close to the keeper, that one, but it's in the back of the net. That's all that matters. Big moment for Damsgaard there. Good assist from Larsson as well. And thankfully we find ourselves right back where we need to be, and that is in front in this game. Jeez, the pressure at the moment of knowing that you have got to win every single game. It's quite something. At the moment we're doing what we need to do, but Atalanta again looking for an immediate response. Quick ball movement from them there. Can Diawara get there first? Oh, he can. Oh, he's going to go all the way as well. Surely, come on Diawara. He's not the greatest finisher, and that's probably why he's mistakenly passed that out there. Surely he shoots there. We had a moment like that against Barcelona that ended up costing us. Hopefully that's not going to happen again in this game. We could have moved away from Atalanta just before half-time. That is not now going to happen. Here is Dolberg. He's put that beautifully outside for Guedes there, who seems again to be the Atalanta outlet. He's Alcacer. Not seen much of him since they've got back into the game, which is a good thing for us. Here is Dolberg now. Oh, they've got men over here. They have men over. We've dealt with that quite well. And is that half time now, ref? That can't be Douglas Costa, can it? It's half time. It's 2-1 at half time. Possibly could have been 3, but they could have had another couple themselves as well. So at the moment this game is right in the balance. Let's not waste any time and let's get into the second half. And that's exactly what we're doing, and it is Atalanta on top in this half massively since the turnaround. We just can't get out. As you can see there, Karsdorp tries to clear, ends straight in the path of Dolberg. Cristant's done well there though. Can we do anything with this now though? Oh, that's a great little back heel from Larsson there. He's got it back from Cristant, who's starting just now to make the run. Larsson's not going to need him. That's some goal, that. Absolutely brilliant from Larsson to get the ball from Cristant, well, to Cristant, received it back from him. Still had an awful lot to do, to be honest, but he's done it with aplomb, and the finish was as confident as you like. We waited and waited for Cristant to make a run. He didn't make it, and the keeper's got to be thinking now this is going to get finessed into the far post. In the end, we roll it into the near. That's 10 for our number 10 for the season. That's 3-1, a little bit of breathing room, and we can enjoy this just that little bit more now. And we are doing just that at the moment, with Perez here on the ball, just looking for someone to pass to. We found a little bit of room here for Levitt, who in the end ends up giving it away, unfortunately. But with just 10 minutes to go, I'm starting to feel like if we deal with this attack, that they're not going to have enough time to get back into this one. Can we deal with it though? Karsdorp does well in the air there. Levitt into Larsson, who's had a good game today. Here is Cristant. Can he get that back to Larsson? Oh, he can as well, and surely, oh, in off the post. In off the post. It is 4. We are home and hosed. We're a quarter of the way there in this episode in terms of games. We needed 4 wins out of 4 today in this episode. We're definitely going to pick one up here. So yeah, a quarter of the way there. All that we need to know now is how are Juve getting on, because our job here is done. Beautiful finish from Larsson there. Not going to lie, I thought he might go with his left, but he's hit across that beautifully with his right. The keeper's never saving it when it goes in off the inside of the post like that. And yeah, he's gave us our first 3 points of the episode, and that'll of course be now number 11 for our number 10. And Atalanta are done in this one. They're kicked off. Like, it's probably our fans that you can hear now in their ground, which is always nice. That's going to go out of play. They're completely shook. 4-1's a bit flattering for us, really. They've been better than that, Atalanta, but we'll take it. We could get another one here. There's a run being made to the left, and that is a beauty of a ball from Levitt. Oh, it's come back across to Diawara, who this time doesn't look for a pass. He passes it into the net. That's 5. that's game. And yeah, that's exactly how we want to start this episode off. Atalanta absolutely sunk. The ball from Levitt there was absolutely beautiful. I thought that Damsgaard might try it himself, but he unselfishly just rolls it off to Diawara, who just passes that one into the net. There was another option for him there. He didn't need it. And that is game over. Number 4 for Diawara for the season. He's not really in the team to get goals, so it's always nice for him, I suppose, when he does grab one. And we're just 3 minutes left. This game is over, guys. Let's jump out and get into the next one. Before that, though, of course, we have to take a look at the league, and we are just 1 point behind Juve or Piemonte, whichever you prefer. At the moment, we're back above Inter, which is good, so we're at least in 2nd place right now. We've won, like I said, 1 of our 4 games, so quarter of the way there. But there's still a long way to go yet. Just take your eyes and look down at the bottom right of this screen at the next game that Juve have got. If they're going to drop points anywhere in this episode, it's going to be there, I think. We really need Milan to do us a favour at the San Siro. And the fact that it is at San Siro, for me, I think they're more than capable of doing that. But we have to beat Torino. Last time we asked that Juve drop points, they did. But we only managed to draw ourselves with Lazio. Can't happen today. We have to get the job done. One thing, I don't know if you noticed, I caught it just as it went off screen there, but obviously you can rewind and go back to that, is that Juve have also closed the gap on us in terms of goal difference. We're just 1 in front now where that's concerned. And we've got the cup final against Piemonte or Juve themselves coming up just a few days after this game. So with that in mind, couple of rotations, nothing crazy because again we can't afford that today. Just Coppola for Diawara. I think that's actually the only one. I'm surprised we didn't make a couple of more. I'd probably have played Casardi if I was doing it now for Perez and kept Perez fresh for the final, but we've got options with substitutes as well. Torino playing 4-3-1-2. The space clearly there is down the flank, so we need Damsgaard and Perez to have big games today, and they normally do. Finally, it looks like Torino sorted their left back problem since Foyth is no longer playing there. They've got Sirachi now. And yeah, we got Sirigu in goal, Campbell there in midfield. They got Keita up front. Got to be wary of him. But again, we've just got to go full aggression, full attack, many goals as we can, concede as little. It sounds obvious, but that's exactly what we've got to do. We've got to go out there and win round number 2 of this 4-round episode, and hope and try and keep an eye out for anything that Milan might be doing to help us out with at the San Siro today. But as for us, we've got to come here to Torino. We've got to do our own job. There's no point asking Milan for a favour if we can't do our bit as well. So let's see what we can do here. It is kick-off time at Torino. It is the halfway point at the end of this game, of this episode, in terms of what we've got to get done. And Balde there just skipped straight through our midfield. That's worrying. Yeah, we've got to get the job done. We've got to beat Torino today at their own place. And here we go now with Villa. Oh, we could have had a really quick start there. Oh, we still might be able to. What a ball that is. Play it across Damsgaard. Do the right thing. He tried. That should have been 1-0. That should have been 1-0. Big moment early on in this game. But like I mentioned in the build-up to it, the space was there in behind their attacking fullback. So again, that's where we've got to look today, and we're going straight for it again there with the ball out to Perez. He's Villano into Larson. Larson to Kristant. Here's Damsgaard. On the overlap, we got Spinazzola. We got men in the box. Just clip one in. He's done just that, and it's headed away at the back post, but we've recycled it in a really good area here. Final ball, not quite good enough, but again, Coppola, man, he's so good. as a DM, you know, he really is. And he's run all the way to pick that ball up in space as well. Here is Spinazzola again. Coppola again, just in front, shielding, doing what he does best. He is Quattro now. Here's Larson into Cristante. Can we get it back to Larson? We can't actually do anything with that, but we've done well in the first 10-15 minutes. We've already identified where we can do damage in this game. We just have to go ahead and do it now. We're unlucky not to be 1-0 up already as well. But Torino for the first time on the attack in this game. Campbell plays that one back. If we can turn this over here, they're in big trouble. Unfortunately, we can't. But at least we forced them all the way back out. That's a good thing. Karsdorp's done well there. First 20 minutes gone already. Nice little turn there. He's McGinn now. Oh no, he's Balde. Oh my god, no. That we did not need. We really did not need that. I said we've got to be wary of Balde. I mean, they've worked that really well. Just split the centre-backs apart. I thought he'd go for the other corner, but doesn't matter. He's powered it in, Balde. Big fan of his. Maybe at some point we could bring him here. I don't know. But at the moment, we can't be thinking about anything now other than getting ourselves back into this game. And that has shook Larson already. We give the ball away. Not good enough. Really not good enough. Milan. Oh, thank you, Milan. They've took a 1-0 lead at the San Siro. Unfortunately, though, we're finding ourselves 1-0 down. But surely that's a little bit of inspiration there. That's nice. Nice defending. Now, let's get this out. Come on, Coppola. He's running hard. Oh, it's gone to the wrong man. That was supposed to go to Larson, guys. It hasn't ended up there. We can't put a challenge in at the minute because of the advantage. Let's not give away a penalty. Oh, Quarter, that's a big interception. This time it has gone to Larson. Now let's get Damsgaard moving. We do just that. And what a ball that is. That is an absolute beauty. And Perez has finished it as well. What a counter. That is all about the ball from Damsgaard. I mean, yes, Perez did still have a job to do after that, but my god, what a peach that was. We don't see passes like that often in my career modes. Look at that. Pinpoint perfect. Great first touch from Perez, and once he set himself in these sort of games, you just expect it to hit the back of the net. It has done just that, and as we've just seen Milan take the lead against Juve, we now pull ourselves back into this game and would sit top of the league by 1 goal on goal difference. Well, actually it'd be 2 because obviously Milan have just scored. So yeah, that's how tight it is at the moment. That is the situation, but we don't need to be relying on that. We want to get the win again today. Here is Balde now trying to stop us from doing that. Let's get this away, Barbieri. That's got to be yours. Oh my life, we got lucky there. We have gotten so lucky there. Leave that. But that takes us though, guys, to half time. You don't normally see this in my episodes, but this total race is so engrossing and so close. We're going around the grounds and giving you confirmation that it is still 1-0 to Milan at the San Siro. So as we get this half kicked off, we are still at the moment sitting top of the league. So into the second half we go. Torino offside there. We've started to control this game a little bit more, but we are finding it harder as we're pushing them back to get in control. So it might be an idea to maybe just let them have the ball and try and counter. But at the moment, we're going to try and work some out ourselves here. Oh, great first touch from Cristante, and surely... No. Big moment there. Big moment. Once he gets past his last defender, I'm sure that's going to hit the side netting, but no. And I can confirm that I haven't yet seen anything come up from the San Siro even at this point, so things looking good for us over there, but still at the moment we're not getting the job done ourselves here. Coppola absolutely just a man mountain in that midfield again. He's probably, just wait a minute, square that. We have squared it and we get it right this time, and Damsgaard has got another big goal for us. He's coming up trumps at the moment in these games where we really need someone to step up. He's so much better as a winger. I'm glad that we converted him back to that. Here it is, just tap it in. And I was saying it's probably a man of the match performance again from Coppola in this one. Damsgaard there, absolutely beautiful. We needed that so badly, we really did. And yeah, like I said, I've not seen anything come up from the San Siro yet, so things looking good for us at the moment. We're almost at, like I said, at the halfway point. We'll be there at full time in this one, but we can't relax yet. We saw just before half time individual errors have been happening in this game, and Balde very nearly just before half time put Torino 2-1 up themselves, so we can't relax here at the moment. Here is Keita now, and there is an update from the San Siro. That game, as we just took the lead, now goes 1-1, and please Milan, do not let Juve turn that around. Here is Balde now, and with them tying that game up as well, we definitely cannot afford to concede a goal now. Just trying our best to hold our shape here. Oh, Coppola again. Beautiful. Oh, Damsgaard. He's got Larson through, and I see Perez on the right. We've chipped it up to him, and Perez with another big goal, and that should be us. Holman holds now. Again from Coppola in the midfield, brilliant. Another chipped up ball over the top from Larson to Perez. Here it is, and on the volley, very, very controlled finish from Perez, and that should see us collect another 3 points. Will it see us retake top of the league with just one game to go? We will have to wait and see on that one. 14 goals for Perez again this season. What a player he is for us. Torino looking a little bit, disheartened now. They've not been as good as Atalanta was, to be honest. We've had much more an enjoyable time in this one, even though we haven't got as many goals. We've just got to see this out now. A few more minutes to go, and we're not going to cut away this time. Just because, if something could come up from Milan with that being tied at the moment. So we'll just watch this through to the end together. It looks like we're very happy to be 3-1 up at this point. Just keeping the ball nice and calm now. Managing the last 5 minutes out, really. Coppola been brilliant today. The front three, brilliant. We needed them to have a good game, of course. We mentioned that the space would be in behind the full-backs. It's turned out to be just that, and we've took full advantage of it, trying to squeeze one into Larson now. We didn't really need to do that. We're going to win it back here though with Kristant. Can we just get one more? Oh, beautiful little 1-2. Larson can't quite get the shot away. It's good covering by Foyth, and that should be that, and it is indeed. We're at the halfway point of the games in this episode now, and we have won 2 of the 2 remaining. We win the last 2. As things stand in my mind at the moment, I could be wrong. I didn't see anything else from the San Siro. I fully believe that we could be sitting top of the league now going into the last game, and that would mean 2 wins from the last 2 means 2 major trophies this season. But for now, it is 3-1 away at Torino. It was 5-1 away at Atalanta. We're doing what we need to do at the moment. Now we have to break away from league action because it is cup final day. Zaniolo saying that he wants to play in this one, which to me means that he must be back. And if he is, do we play him? Do we risk him, or do we keep him for Benevento. We'll have to wait and see on how that one develops. But yeah, we're 2 out of 4, guys. 3 out of 4 Caesars lift the Coppa Italia this season for the second time in our history. It is a big one. It's a real big one. Do we try and do something a little bit clever today as we look at our path to the final? Of course, I think we came in at round of 16, did we not? We did, with a 4-1 win against Sampdoria, 4-1 win against Parma. We won on aggregate 3-1 against Inter, and that's what brings us to today. For Juve, they won 3-2 there, beat Fiorentina 2-0, beat Bologna, I think that was 4-2 on aggregate, bringing them to where they are today. But let's just check. We are indeed sitting 1 point clear of Juve or Piemonte in Serie A with 1 game left to go. It's been the tightest title race that I can remember in a long time on FIFA, to be honest. Last game sees Piemonte play against Parma at home. They surely are going to win that. We've got Benevento at home. You would like to think that we would win that too. But what I was on about with doing something clever here is, do we make a few changes to the team in this cup final? Because only a couple of days after we play Benevento, and surely Serie A is a bigger competition for us to win than the Coppa Italia that we have already won once already. But of course I want to win everything, so yeah, we'll see which way we decide to go there. Are we about to make history? We are going to literally have to do what we just said there. We're going to have to give it everything to win this game. We've had a few days break, so hopefully the team will be fit. Everyone enjoyed a 2-goal win in our last game against Torino, which, yes, we did do well there. I don't think that's going to affect the way that Juve are feeling, but one thing that might affect the way that they're feeling is that if they look at the fixtures the way that we just have, their game against Parma, I believe it was, but ours against Benevento, they may now see this as their opportunity to win something, if they believe, like we're hoping to, that we're going to go ahead and beat Benevento. So that could change the game there. We'll have to wait and see. But that is press conference taken care of. This is a big game, this. Again, I'm quite interested to see about the way we go with selection here. No band-aid on Zaniolo anymore, which is a great positive for us. Everyone is fully fit and ready to go. It looks like there's a little bit of tiredness in a couple of the players, like Karsdorp. You look across though at the probable lineup of Juve, and they're all missing a little bit of stamina as well. We could literally just make, even if we changed the 3 midfielders, brought Zaniolo back out, played Levitt maybe, play Coppola again. I mean, he deserves it. He was brilliant in the last game. And play Cristante and bring Zaniolo on later. Then for our last game, at least the midfield would be fully fresh. We could probably get away with Benevento. With playing probably Casardi, Gilani, Shirky. But it doesn't look like that we're going to do that. We're not risking anything by the looks of it. We're going to just try and win the game that is in front of us. So here we go then. If memory serves, and it does indeed. I was going to say the last time we came to this fixture, we were playing at the San Siro, my favourite stadium probably in the world. And we're going to get the opportunity to play here once again today for a big honour. There is the Coppa Italia Cup. We've held it once before, missed out on it last season. We're back after it again this season. Here is the route, funnily enough, after we just looked at it, that both teams have taken to get to this point today. It's going to be, yeah, just a one-off game, just a bit of fun. Maybe we can relax here more than we have in previous games because it's not for the title. But again, of course, it's a cup finals. We've got this far, and of course, I still want to win it. I love my trophies. I want to win everything that we compete in, season out. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one, of course. It's going to be Piemonte banging form, as we know. They were only just at this ground, and things didn't work out for them last time out. So hopefully we can repeat that and make this a bit of a place that they just don't want to come anymore. Here we go now, though. Ronaldo and Dybala up front for them. Like, that's some ridiculous firepower. Here's Damsgaard for us, though, who's really hot in form at the moment. Here's Larson, who's also hot in form. Oh, great run being made here. We found it as well. And it's Damsgaard again. And we are 1-0 up inside of 10 minutes in the Coppa Italia final. That one caught me off guard. It's an absolute peach of a ball again. We'll see it here. Great vision. And when Damsgaard gets in, like I said, he's banging form at the moment. He has given Szczesny no chance. And again, at the San Siro, things are going badly for Juventus or Piemonte. Szczesny cannot believe it. The first chance in the game ends up in the back of the net, and thankfully, it has gone our way. Juve at the moment must be hating playing at the San Siro. We'll keep this rolling for a minute, see if they get, sometimes they can get straight back into it, as we know. Dele Alli there to Wan-Bissaka. We almost get that off Dybala, but don't quite manage it. Quick feet from him, where he couldn't find Ronaldo, and Karsdorp's feet were just as quick, thankfully, there. Oh, balling over the top here. We used this to great effect in the last game. Not quite with this one, though. De Ligt was on it and gets it away for Juve. They play it out through the lines now. De Ligt with Dele Alli linking up there. Oh, we've put good pressure on there, though, and surely, I think I wanted Damsgaard there, but I think the game picks Zaniolo because he just strayed offside. Unfortunate there. Here comes Ronaldo. He's at his age in this game, not going to be running past anyone, I wouldn't imagine. But he's got many other facets to his game, as we well know. We try and get a quick ball out there. Doesn't quite come off for us. Villar wins the tackle but doesn't get the ball. Not quite strong enough. Same with Diawara there. You know what happens when this starts happening. Here they come again with Ismaili. Oh, great from Diawara. This time it didn't happen. That usually ends up in a goal when you're winning tackles and not getting the ball. Oh, this is great play. It's beautiful play, and it's Damsgaard once again. Surely it is. It's two. And what interplay between, I think it was Larson and Damsgaard again. They are really striking up some partnership at the moment. Damsgaard's rifled this one into the top corner, and Juve are all over the place here. It was indeed Damsgaard and Larson linking up with a little 1-2s. Juve didn't know which way to go, and Damsgaard finds himself in the same position he found himself roughly 10 minutes ago, and he's found himself with the same outcome. And we have surely now got one hand on the Coppa Italia. 22 minutes in, 2 goals in the competition for Damsgaard, both in the final. My life, my life. Juve again must hate being at the San Siro at the moment. Here's Dybala now trying to change things for them. They need something really quickly now if they're going to do anything in this final, Juve. But they look really susceptible at the back. They can't handle our movement at the moment and the way we're moving the ball. That is nice play there. Spinazzola gets it out to Damsgaard. I said he was banging form before the game. He's proving it. Larson very unlucky not to be got through there by Zaniolo. Juve do deal with that one though. Dele Alli pops that one out to the left where there's a lot of space there for Ottavio. Arthur putting it into Ronaldo now though. He loses it, Ronaldo, but luckily for Juve it goes straight back to Arthur. And moving it nicely here is Ronaldo back to Ottavio. But again, Karsdorp's been brilliant towards the end of this season. He really has. Hat-trick for Damsgaard maybe. he does the unselfish thing, and he's Zaniolo now in the same position that Damsgaard's been banging him in. He sets one up this time, and Zaniolo, back from injury, he deserves a cup final goal. He's been brilliant for us this season. We've missed him while he's been out, but here he gets his moment of glory, a cup final goal. He really deserves that. Smashes it in past Szczesny. He's been beaten that way 3 times now. We just keep on getting in behind that defence. With Wan-Bissaka, De Ligt and the others that they've got, it's quite surprising how much space we are finding. But God, we're making the most of it when we do find it. And Juve at the moment are shell-shocked, and I don't think they really know what to do, to be honest. They're just popping the ball around nicely in the middle at the moment, but there's no penetration from them, there's no threat, and we just keep on finding. We've got the complete opposite. We keep on finding ways to get in behind that defence, and when we do, we're banging our chances away today. Otavio, I thought, ran that out of play there, but he hasn't. And Juve going to throw this one back in. There's a 2-on-1 situation for Villa here, which Juve choose not to use. I'm not too sure what Karsdorp was thinking or trying there. It weren't great for us though. Dybala can't go anywhere, so has to go backwards, and we're slowly creeping out again now. Diawara, brilliant there. Here is Karsdorp, much more simple pass out, and that's all we need to do. Here's Larson again now, as we come looking for yet another goal. Much room for Spinazzola here, and he's Damsgaard, surely not a first half hat-trick. It's not actually. Oh, I felt for sure he's deserved it as well, that he was going to put that one away, but this time he's dragged it wide. It is 3-0 at the moment though, so we can afford that. It would have been nice for him to get a first half hat-trick in the cup though, the cup final. He still might, the way that we're playing at the moment, the amount of chances that we've created. He's Dele Alli into Arthur. He's Dybala now. Oh, brilliant from Barrenechea. Absolutely brilliant. And here is Damsgaard now. Puts one in for Zaniolo. And is it going to be 4 this time? Couple of deflections in there. Didn't go our way. We are going to get a corner though. What a first half to the final this has been. Here's Larson. Leaves that for Villar. Little back heel for Perez. Not come off this time. And surely it is indeed. That is half time in. It's been an absolutely perfect first half for us. Unbelievable the way that we've performed at the San Siro today, especially this man Damsgaard. What a final he's having. Let's get into the second half. And the game has really settled down in this half, guys. We're still on top. Still look pretty dangerous, but we're starting to think about now legs and doing as little amount of running as we can, because of that Benevento game, which is essentially another cup final. One man who's having a bit of a difference of opinion there is Larson. He couldn't quite finish that one off though. Goes near post. Just gets it a little bit wrong. But again, still threatening. And I did mention legs, and it looks like the manager now is feeling the same sort of thing. Zaniolo's got himself an hour, done really well, got himself a goal as well, but he's going to come off. Coppola for me should have started this game, but it doesn't look like he is going to come on. That's a real shame for him actually, as we go with Salvatore and Galani instead. I really do feel sorry for Coppola. He played so well in the last game. But yeah, we got Salvatore coming on, as you just seen. I think it's Galani who's been picked ahead of Casardi in this game. And that is our changes. Levitt, of course, on for Zaniolo, who's just come back from injury, been a little bit tired. And we'll see how it plays out now. Not long left to go in this one. Oh, that's nice in. That's nicely in for Coleman. Barrenechea's got to get back here on. Oh man, what a recovery run that was from him. We don't want the momentum to even think about turning at the moment. It is still too early. Oh, we've only got a goal kick from that as well. I thought that was a corner. But we'll take the goal kick. He's Spinazzola now. Here is Levitt, just came on, of course, trying to go inside. He's done pretty well there. That's unfortunate that we couldn't get that through from Villar there. Here's Ronaldo now. I'm quite surprised there hasn't been a moment for him yet in this game. Notice I said yet there. Here's Salvatore now, trying that 1-2. Damsgaard's got Levitt on the outside. He's used him as well. Cuts back inside, goes for a shot. He could probably have laid that back off to Damsgaard there, but chose not to. Oh, nice pressing there from Villar. We've won this high up the pitch, but Juve did still have everyone back, to be fair. Salvatore popping that off to Diawara. Nice little bits of ball movement now. Not as much urgency, like I said, as we're really tactically thinking about legs for that last game against Benevento. We've got a corner here though. Ronaldo's not going to get his moment today because Josef Martinez is coming on for him with just under 15 minutes to go. Big call that from the Juve manager. Here is Arthur again. Here's Josef Martinez now. He was met and actually did keep the ball just about. Here's Ramsey. Out to Coleman. 10 minutes to go now in this one for Juve to rescue this game, or try to. Oh, beautiful 1-2. And there's a goal. There is one back for them. There is still time in this one clearly. And Ronaldo comes off and you've got to give it to the manager. Martinez comes on and he bangs one in for them. Real unfortunate for us that. But now we cannot let the momentum change. Here it is, just absolutely lashes it past Barbieri. In slow-mo it always looks like the keeper can do more there, but he's absolutely thumped that past him. And it's 3-1. 9 minutes to go in this one. Pure game management time now, I feel. And let's pick up this trophy. Just a couple of minutes left now. That's exactly what we're going to try and do. Even if Juve get one back now, it doesn't matter. They're not going to have a chance to get another one. Here is Ramsey. Trying to do just that. He's gone backwards to Wan-Bissaka, and surely that is going to be that, guys. We have gone ahead and won ourselves the Coppa Italia for the second time in our history. We are going to pick up this trophy at the San Siro, and that feels absolutely unreal. We have done 3/4 of the challenge now, just one more game to go. If we win that one, of course we're going to be doing the double. We would win the league as well. Juve disconsolate, we am absolutely over the moon, and we should be as well. What a tournament, what a season. And to cap it off with a cup now, we've got one regardless of what happens in the last game of the season. Quickly forgotten about the disappointment of the Champions League, and it's all about celebrations now, so I'm just going to let you enjoy this with the boys. And well, with the Coppa Italia now in the trophy cabinet, it is time to break away and get back to the business of trying to win this league. You have had a fantastic season, and you are here going into the last game knowing a win would clinch the title. Are we confident that we can do it? Well, we've just won one cup final. We'll have to try and keep our heads, is what I'll probably say right now, and that's what we say there as well. It's been a fantastic season for us, it really has. Way better than I ever thought it was going to be, and we should be beating Benevento here today. Of course, a lot is going to depend on the selection, whether everyone's fit enough to play. I mean, it is just one last push, one last game. You're probably going to guarantee that, like I said, Juve will beat Parma, so we have to get this 4th win. Last time out we looked really good against Juve, we absolutely did. We took them apart, but this is a different kind of pressure now. We've got the chance to be league winners for the first time in this series. We fell just short in season 1. We were nowhere near really in season 2. And we're back on the top. 1 point clear. 1 game left. This is going to be something. This is going to be huge. The pressure in this game. First of all, we don't want to risk any kit clashes here at all. So they can go in their normal kit. We'll go in ours. And move over to our 4-3-3. Of course, it looks like everyone's fit enough to play, you know, except for maybe Karsdorp. Thankfully we've got Armian to come in and take control there. We have promoted Machetti, by the way, at last, and already he's ahead of Salvatore, which is really quite interesting. That'll be something to keep our eyes on going forwards. We bought Gali up as well, the right back who's got the captain trait. So we need to get him some game time. Obviously that'll probably be next season. Surely we're not going to play him in this one, are we? Coppola's going to get the nod as well by the looks of it. I can't quite understand what we're thinking here, to be honest. A bit of overconfidence from the manager, maybe. Coppola does deserve a start, like I said, but for Quattro, really? Maybe this is a nod to the future. Of course, the manager knows that, from my point of view, I want us developing young players. Maybe that's in his thinking here, but we're going for a title, guys. And that's the selection that we're going to pick. He had better hope he gets this one right as we go into the game now. And here we go then. The Stadio della Roma opens its doors for the final time this season. 3 points sees us lift the Serie A title for the first time in our history. The ref grabs the ball there to get this one underway. The games don't come much bigger than this one. We've just had a massive one, of course, at the San Siro. We come through that one. Few interesting choices today by the manager. Again, he better get this one right. He has put himself under immense pressure with the lineup that he has just chosen. We'll see what happens. It's some big calls in that one, of course. We can't afford to be dropping any points at all in this one, is the state of play. If we draw, that would only put us 2 points in front of Juve. And of course, if they win, that means they would finish the season 1 point in front of us. We cannot afford to drop any points whatsoever. And that is what is so interesting about the manager's selection today. He's gone with a couple of debuts, a lot of young kids playing. We've got Damsgaard and Larson and Perez, who are all banging form in the team, of course. Zaniolo's in there as well. So we do have enough going forward. I just wonder, do we have enough at the back? With Barbieri's been brilliant in goal this season. We've dropped our best defender, best centre-back, Quattro, for this one. We've brought in Coppola. We're not playing Karsdorp. We could have played Armian, but didn't. We've gone with Gali instead, making his debut today. We've got Machetti on the bench. Some massive calls from the manager. We'll have to see how it all plays out. Hopefully he gets it right, because we want to be winning. This could be our best shot at the Serie A title for another good few seasons yet. Because you can guarantee, with how everyone's played and performed this season, our team could be broken up in the next transfer window. I hope that's not the case, but it legitimately could be. And we get this game underway now against Benevento, final game of the season. Let's just hope that we can get the points today. We'll keep an eye again on what Juve are doing as well, but I fully expect that they're going to beat Parma. Here is Damsgaard in already, 3 minutes in, he's hit it and it's in. Unreal start. That man has really stepped up at the end of this season. And wow, that is a lightning start. I thought there were a hint of offside there, but no. When he gets into that position, the form he's in at the moment, he's not missing. And bang, there you go. Selection problems. What selection problems? I'm worrying over nothing. The manager knows what he's doing. And he's looking up at us there to say, yeah, don't question me please. That's 8 now for Damsgaard, and most of them, to be honest with you, have come in the last probably month or so. But 1-0 up against Benevento already, so at this point doesn't really matter what Juve are doing. We're doing what we need to be doing. Here is Gali now, making a debut. Not on the ball, sorry, it's just that it popped up there. It kind of threw me a little bit, I won't lie, but I'm going to leave that in. Nice ball movement from Benevento here, by the way. He's Teo. Good player him, I do like him. That's clipped nicely out to the left as well. Back inside it comes to Teo again. De Silva here, I quite like him as well. Used to play for Brentford, of course. Can we get on the counter here ourselves again now? Oh, that is so unlucky from Larson there. If that gets through, we are clean through on goal once again. 10 minutes gone in this one, and to be honest, yeah, we've got the early goal, but it's been Benevento controlling the ball since then. And oh wow, they're back in it. Wow, they're back in it. And what a finish that was as well. That changes things a little bit. Changes the mood as well around the stadium. Ionita, what a finish this was. Nice little give and goal from them. Opens up the space and bang into the side netting. Fair play. Fair play there. He has caught that beautifully. Look at that. No spin on the ball or nothing until it hits the net. And yeah, the manager's mood has changed as well. The stadium has gone quiet. And yeah, look for Juve popping up again at the moment. Unbelievable from them, that. And we go again. We have to go again. It's going to be Larson to get it underway once more. Into Zaniolo. Glick for Benevento, who's playing his last game today. How he'd love to go out with a win. Hopefully we're going to deny him of that. He's Villana. Into Larson, had to check back, but we can still go forwards with Zaniolo here. Into Damsgaard, no, this time it is offside. It looked less offside this time than the one that he actually scored. We'll see it again here. It's really just his pace that's took him off there. Benevento with the free kick. Nicely won the header from Zaniolo. Into Larson, tried to spin past these two defenders. He beat De Silva, to be fair. Didn't beat the centre-back though. Here's goal scorer Ionita with a beauty of a ball out to the right wing. Is it going to get crossed in? No, but they have beaten the left-back there. Ionita very heavily involved at the moment for Benevento, who very nearly finds someone at the back post there. It's good cover, to be fair, from Gali making his debut today. And wow, we are a little bit rocked at the moment. And you will have just seen, if you were paying attention there, that Juve are indeed winning their game. At the moment, as it stands, it's going to be them lifting the trophy at the end of the season. And we look a little bit out of sorts at the moment, I'm not going to lie. We're not fluid or fluent at all. Here is Larson now, trying to change that. The run being made from Zaniolo. Surely it is. We've took back control of this game. And another twist and another turn. in the title race. Juve just put things into their control. Minutes after, Zaniolo's like, no, I don't think so. Here he is now, great ball from Larson again. Finishes it as he's done so often this season. What a player he has been. I had my doubts about him for the first few seasons, but towards the end of last season and the whole of this season, he has massively, and I mean massively, stepped up his performances. And just under half an hour in now, we find ourselves 2-1 up in the biggest game of the season, you've got to say. Here's Teo again now, trying to get Benevento straight back in it again. Oh, that's poor from Galli. And they're in again here. Good cover in the end, and we end up giving away a corner. In it comes now. It's a decent one. Baranachea is there. Can't find an out ball at the moment though. And you see there, Benevento are controlling the ball in the game at the moment. Please get him through. Please get him through. He has. Can he make the run himself now, Perez? As Damsgaard's going to go the whole way past everyone. He's picked a great ball out here. And Zaniolo, for whatever reason, even with the form he's in, wanted to set himself before hitting that one. And that's good sweeping there from Barbieri as well. At the moment, we're keeping the ball nicely, just looking to see this out till half time now, because Benevento have given us a good game, to be honest. We're not at our best at the moment. Here is Perez now, trying to change things. Can he hit that across? No. Goes for the spin for some reason instead. Villar playing it out to Zaniolo. There's an overlap here from Spinazzola. Can he hit one? He chooses not to as well. But here's Zaniolo now. It's blocked. That's a big moment. Oh, that's a beautiful little ball through. And we have gone 3-1 up. I thought the chance had gone when Zaniza got blocked, but no. It is that man again, Damsgaard, not being denied. He's not going to be denied of a Coppa Italia. He's not going to be denied of a Serie A title either. The fans starting to feel it now inside our home stadium. It's a great little ball through from Villar there. And this time he finds himself having to use his right foot, but you know what? It really doesn't matter. And that is a massive moment in the game, as I was just starting to say with that block, because we now go in to half time with a cushion. That is massive for the nerves, massive for confidence. Releases a little bit of pressure, and even though Juve are winning their game at the moment, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. That was the last kick of the half. Let's get into the second half. We're 10 minutes in, and Benevento have come out with a real bit between their teeth in this half. They've been much the better side again. But here we are on the counter, which is where we've been effective in this game. Here's Larson now. Is he going to get himself a goal today? He is as well. He smashed that one in. It's 4-1 now, and surely we are Serie A champions. There is no way that we let Benevento back into this one now. Juve can do what they want in their game, because for me, that one is the sealer. And bang, there it is. Larson been brilliant since his comeback from injury. I'm really looking forward, unless he gets stole from us, to seeing what him, what Perez, Damsgaard, the form he's in at the moment, Zaniolo can all do for us. That quartet has been brilliant this season since they've all started playing together. What can be achieved when we've got them for the whole season, potentially? We're making 3 changes up top now. 3 more youngsters coming on. Perez is going to come off for Casardi. Marchetti is going to make his debut in place of Larson, who's just scored. And Damsgaard, good as he's been, he's going to get replaced by Gilani for the last half an hour of this game. You see there, Dybala puts Piemonte up 3-0. I didn't even see the second notification come up. But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. For me, I don't think we throw this away now at all. Here is Zaniolo. That's a beauty of a ball out to Casardi. Villar done well to stay onside there. Zaniolo back to him. Can't quite reach it. Unlucky that. It's recycled though by Spinazzola in a very safe manner. That ball into Cristante there was a good one from Baranachea. Galli, who's been pretty decent today for his debut. It's Villar now into Zaniolo once again. I thought he was going to keep that, but no. That's unfortunate, but with just 20 minutes to go now, it looks for all the world like we're home and hosed here. That's a good little competition in the middle of the park there. Baranachaya doing just enough. Zaniolo into Machete again. Oh, good ball to Villar there. Is he going to hit one maybe? No, couldn't quite find the half a yard. But you can see now it's almost attack versus defence. I think you can see we've there as well. Turn the possession stats around. Benevento, they've had the stuffing knocked out of them. I think they've accepted their fate. And it's just up to us whether we want to go on and score more now. Machete tried to get that one off to Zaniolo. It was a good challenge actually in the middle of the park there. 15 minutes to go and we will be ending this episode off by lifting up the Serie A title. I cannot quite believe it. We're just having fun now. You can see that. Here is Villar. Can Machete get a debut goal? He might, you know. Oh, he has as well. That just rounds the day off. It really does. 5-1. Machete gets a debut goal in the game that's going to see us lift the Serie A title. There's not even a 0.1% inkling that we're going to give this away now. Just composed, having fun, moving the ball around. Machete, debut goal. Salvatore, I would start to be worried. This guy looks like he has it all. He's got the size, his left foot, right foot. He looks absolutely brilliant, to be honest. Yeah, as for Benevento, thanks for coming, really. Juve have done their job, but thankfully today, on the last day of the season, we have done ours, and there is just 10 minutes to go now. Let's not switch off if we can help it. Gali there, just running circles around his man, but just not quite strong enough to win the ball. The manager, by the way, has been vindicated in his selection today. You can see what he's tried to do. He's got as many youngsters onto the pitch as possible, but thankfully it's still been more than enough for us to get the job done, and we might still have time for more yet. Gilani could have sent Machete away there, chose not to, but Spinazzola's got it anyway. 5 more minutes of this season to go. It's not very good there actually from Spinazzola. That's a decent ball out from De Silva. He's gonna have enough. No, he's not. But he has sent his man back, so that's okay. But he's free now though, and we've had to pull someone out to come and cover that. But Galli's got it this time. Hits it out to Casardi. Nothing doing there. He comes back at us once again. Oh, nice little back heel that. He's De Silva. Oh, beautiful little ball. Didn't see that one coming. And fair play. That's a nice goal from Benevento. Constructed really well. You can see the fans though, they're not really that interested. The fact that their team scored. And let's just get this kicked off, finished with. And let's lift the Serie A title. I cannot quite believe that we're here. We've done it at home as well on the last day, which makes it all the sweeter. For the first time in our club's history, we're lifting the major trophy in front of our home fans. It has been an epic season, one that's been way more successful than I ever thought that it would be. We won the pre-season trophy at the very beginning of the season. We've won the Coppa Italia in the last game. We have, across the 38 games, proved to all of the other sides that we're the best team in this league in Serie A, and we now are going to lift the title. In the end, we ended up doing it, guys, by 1 point, because Juve did win their game. But unreal, absolutely unreal. I've really enjoyed this season. I hope you have too. I'm going to end it from myself here. I'm going to leave you with the guys lifting the trophy, and I'll hopefully, if we decide to do one, I'm going to leave that up to you guys now, because we've won everything in Serie A, I believe. Well, in Italy, I should say. Do you want to see a season 4? If you do, the comments box is below. Let me know and we'll crack on with that. There is unfinished business here. We've not lifted the Champions League yet, so keep that in mind. This team could get broken up massively in the next transfer window, so again, keep that in mind as well. We might have to rebuild again, but again, let me know. Until then though, guys, once again, my name's been Rich. This has been the Roma Rebrand. It's the end of season 3. It's ended as well as it possibly could, and I'll hopefully see you all again soon, either back with this for a season 4 or with a new series. So until then though, guys, have yourselves a good one and see you soon. Bye bye.